So the theme of the class is self-compassion and embracing grace as you embark on your vocational journey in the new year. The props you'll need is a sturdy chair, preferably without wheels or wheels that lock, a yoga mat or something comfortable to place underneath your chair if you need that extra support. Art supplies, so just know after we do the demo, our yoga session, you do have the chance to participate in a really short art self-reflection activity. So make sure you do have something to write on, like a piece of paper and a writing utensil, like a marker, crayon, whatever you have or whatever you prefer to use. Also, we want to make sure that you are in a safe space that's set up for you to participate virtually and physically in class. And we always welcome the option of using props. If you want to use blankets, pillows, blocks, straps, etc. You probably won't be needing that for this class because we'll just be focusing on moving the upper body. But again, you are welcome to have that available to you. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. And I'm going to turn on my camera. Great. All right, I'm gonna find my seat and I invite you to find a comfortable seat nearby that's comfortable for you. Let me move up the screen so you can see me a little bit better. Okay, so I invite you to get comfortable in the seat that you've chosen. I like to sit in the middle of my chair and my feet grounded on the floor so I don't fall out. My hands are on my lap. I'm sitting up straight as I can. That's comfortable to me. My shoulders are relaxed. My jaw's relaxed. And we're just gonna take a moment to take 3 collective breaths together. So I invite you to place both of your palms over your heart. You are welcome to keep your eyes open and just lower your gaze to the ground or to an object that's away from the screen, or you can close your eyes if that's safe for you. I invite you to slowly take a breath through your nose and take a breath through your mouth. Breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. And one more time together, breathing through your nose and out through your mouth. Beautiful. I invite you to just find your natural rhythm of breath. And let's take a moment to do a self check-in, to check our energy level of our self-compassion that we have for ourselves. So from a scale from 1 to 10, 1 being the lowest, 10 being the highest, where do you fall within that scale of rating yourself based on the self-compassion you have right now for yourself? Some of you may score high on that scale. Some of you may be unsure, in the middle, and some of you may feel kind of low right now, have a low score. But wherever you are on that scale, I encourage you to have great acceptance for where you are. There might be parts of us that we're learning to love unconditionally, parts of us that maybe we're not ready to accept. Or maybe we love all of us and we don't need any help in that area. But wherever you are, just accepting that and embracing that energy. Let's take a couple of more breaths. If your hands are over your heart, I invite you to place them down on your lap or onto the side of your chair. We're going to transition into some gentle upper body movements. I know that this class is maybe it's late at night for you or early in the morning. So wherever you are in the world, just moving your body gracefully and showing yourself some compassion. So we're gonna first start with our neck, doing some stretches. And as we're moving our neck up and down and to the side, I want you to think about really resetting your throat, resetting your vocal cords, and reminding yourself to think of positive words. What type of positive words do we want to speak or tell ourselves this year in 2024? So on your next inhale, I invite you to slowly look up at the ceiling, lifting your head up to feel a stretch in the front of your throat. And your next breath, bringing your head back down to neutral. Exhale, slowly bring your head down, looking at the ground, tucking your chin into your neck. And then bringing your head back up to neutral. And then one more time, inhale, slowly lift your head up to the ceiling, looking at the sky. Slowly bring your head back to neutral position. And exhale, lower your head towards the floor, tucking your chin into your chest. Then bring your head back to neutral. Now we're going to do some side stretches. So on your next breath, we're going to slowly turn our head over to the right, looking at the right-hand side of the room. And we're going to slowly bring our head back to neutral. And then our next breath, slowly turn your head over to the left. And bringing our head back to neutral. And one more time, slowly turn your head over to the right. And slowly turn your head back to neutral. And slowly turn our head to the left-hand side of the room, admiring whatever is on the left-hand side of a room that we can see. Then we're going to slowly turn our head back to neutral. Next, we're going to release some tension in our shoulders. We carry a lot of weight throughout the day, and especially when it comes to possibly how we feel about ourselves. So giving ourselves permission to let anything that is holding us back from opening up our heart to just release and run down our shoulders. So we're going to transition into shoulder rolls. So on your next inhale, I invite you to slowly lift up your shoulders up to your ears, feeling that tension. And then exhale, roll your shoulders backwards. Your shoulder blades should be pressing up against each other, and then slowly lower your shoulders down and then back up to a neutral position. Okay, one more time. Lift up your shoulders, shrugging them up to your ears. And slowly exhale, roll your shoulders back, bringing them down and back up to neutral. Now we're going to rotate our shoulders the opposite direction. So lifting up our shoulders, dragging them up to our ears, rolling our shoulders forward towards our body and then bringing them back down and up to neutral. Exhale, bringing your shoulders up. Exhale, rolling your shoulders forward towards your body and then back down, back to a neutral position. A couple of breaths here. Next, we are going to do some gentle seated side bends. So you can keep your hands on your lap, or you can place them on the side of your chair, whatever's comfortable for you. On your next breath, you're going to slowly lift up your right arm as high as you can over your head or what feels comfortable for you. Make sure you bring your arm closer to the side of your face. And on our next breath, we're going to use our upper body to slowly lean our body over towards the left. So really feeling that stretch within this right-hand side of our body. So we should feel it in our shoulders, ribs, side of our stomach. And remember to keep breathing, stretching out anything that we don't need in 2024. All right. So on your next breath, you're going to use your upper body to bring your body back to a neutral position. We're going to lower your right arm down to your thigh. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. So on your next inhale, we're going to slowly lift up our left arm as far as we can above our head. For more control, make sure you bring your left arm inward closer to your left ear. And on our next breath, we're going to use our upper body to slowly lean our body over towards the right. So again, feeling that stretch on the right-hand side of our body. And remember to keep breathing as we stretch everything out. And on our next breath, we're going to use our upper body to slowly bring ourselves back to neutral. Exhale, lower your left arm back down to your lap. Okay, are y'all ready for some self-love hugs? So we're going to do some gentle cat-cows, but we're going to do it in a way that we're able to give ourselves a nice needed hug. You know, at the end of the day or the start of the day, a self-hug always does the trick. All right, so sitting in our chair, we're going to slowly bring out both of our arms out to the side. So as we shape as a form of a T shape. Okay. And on our next inhale, we're going to slowly open up our chest, arch our back, looking up at the sky. Our arms are widening, just feeling that deep stretch within our chest. Feel your heart begin to open and just welcome in any self-love that you are feeling at this time with no judgment. Exhale, slowly curve your spine downward. Bring your head down, tucking your chin into your neck. And then we're going to cross our arms over each other, bringing our forearms close to our shoulders and our hands gently placed over our shoulders to form a beautiful hug. Let's just take a moment to honor this embrace as we breathe in new love for 2024 for ourselves. On your next breath, I invite you to use your spine to slowly bring your upper body back to neutral position. Slowly uncross your arms, bringing them straight out to the side of your body, forming that T shape. Okay, one more time. Inhale. We're going to open up our chest, widening up our arms, spreading them backwards, looking up at the sky, arching our back for support. Letting in any self-love that we need at this time to enter our heart. Exhale. We're going to slowly curve our spine, bring our head down, tucking our chin into our chest, crossing our arms in front of us, bringing our forearms closer to our front body, allowing our hands to cover our shoulders. And again, just embracing this warm, unconditional love that we are giving ourselves today. And on your next breath, I invite you to use your upper body to lift up your spine back to a neutral position. And you can uncross your arms, bringing them back straight out to your side. And then lower your arms down to the side of your chair. Taking a moment to reconnect with our breath. All right, time to do some sun salutations. So bringing both of your arms out to the side, your palms facing the front of your room, and your arms there should be a gap in between your hips. They're facing the side of your lower body. I like to call this pose mountain pose, which is a great pose to do in a chair to recenter your mind, your body, and your spirit. On your next inhale, slowly lift up your arms as high as it feels comfortable for you, lifting them up over your head, bringing your arms as close as you can to your ears, or if it's more comfortable, you can allow a large gap in between your arms. On your next exhale, lower your arms back down to the side of your chair or onto your lap. We're going to take our next breath, and I want you to focus your energy on your core and your hips. We're going to use our hips to slowly bring our upper body downward closer to our thigh. And you can stop wherever it feels comfortable for you, leaving a gap in between your upper body and your thighs. For a deeper stretch, or to experience the full forward fold pose, I invite you to roll your hands down your leg and stop at your ankle, which is going to bring your upper body closer to your thigh and and invite your head to hang down above your feet. And you can also bring your hands to the floor for a deeper stretch. On your next inhale, I invite you to roll your hand up your leg and then stop at your knee for a halfway lift. Take a couple of breaths here. Exhale, lower your hands down your leg and stop at your ankle, at your feet or the floor, letting your arms and head hang low. And on your next inhale, we're going to slowly use our hips to roll our upper body back up all the way up to neutral position and then bringing our head up last. Okay, one more time. I invite you to bring your hands out to the side for mountain pose. And then inhale, lift up your arms up above your head as far as it feels comfortable for you. And then exhale, lower your arms down to the side of your chair or on your lap. Use your hips to bring your upper body closer to your thighs. So bringing your upper body down and going as far down that it feels comfortable for you. You have the option to stretch deeper by bringing your arms down your leg and stopping at your ankle or touching the ground. Just going to bring your upper body closer to your thighs and allow your head to hang over your feet. Take a couple of breaths here as we honor the tribal land that we are practicing on today. And as we honor the beautiful scenery of Mother Earth. Inhale, slowly bring your body to a halfway fold, so rolling up to your knees. And then exhale, bring your upper body back down to a full forward fold. Inhale, slowly roll your upper body back up. And then and if you can, bring your arms straight up to the sky, over your head. And if it's comfortable for you, you can bring your palms together and lower your palms down to your heart. Now let's take a moment to honor this beautiful practice that we have participated in class today, giving ourselves the grace to move freely and the courage to open up our heart to self-love. Let's take a couple of breaths here. And as we start to settle down and close off this practice, I would like for us to remember and embody this moment, feeling the love that surrounds our body, spirit, and minds, and reserving this self-compassionate energy as we go into the start of our week, as we start our week, may we remember our own true loving kindness, and let us walk with this loving kindness. Let us crawl with this loving kindness. Let us sit with this loving kindness. And let us lay down with this loving kindness as we roam around our day and enter in different communities this week, such as work, school, going shopping, roaming around our neighborhood, or maybe we're just going to stay at home today, or maybe we're on vacation. Wherever we are in our lives, just embracing that loving kindness energy and using it whenever we need a boost. If your hands are still in prayer mode, I invite you to release your hands back down to your thigh. I leave you with unconditional love and kindness. May you be healthy, may you be happy, and may you be at peace. Thank you for practicing with me today, this art chair yoga routine. Now we're going to transition into a short art activity. I'm going to move my chair closer to the screen. And as I get closer to the screen, I invite you to find a space that you feel comfortable writing or drawing on. I'm going to start to share my screen so I can show you the instructions for this activity. So we're going to be making a heart mandala. So basically, all you need is a blank piece of paper and a place that you feel comfortable writing on. I have a clipboard and piece of paper attached to it, but if you need to make your way to a desk or get on the floor or find a hard item to write on, please do so. And please make sure that you grab some writing utensils. So I have some colored pencils and some markers. I'm just going to use my markers for this. So the instructions for this activity, you have a couple of minutes to draw a heart shape in the middle of your paper. And it doesn't have to be perfect. So if you're able to, just drawing a heart like I just did. Okay? And due to the time, if you have time, you can start coloring, scribbling, drawing a pattern. Um, but if you want to start thinking about at least one word affirmation, so writing a self-love affirmation either inside your heart, around your heart, or outside your heart. And this affirmation can serve as a reminder of your worth or capability. So I'm just going to just write something that I want to be as a visual reminder of something I can do to practice self-love in 2024. So I just quickly wrote in the middle of my heart, and I wrote, "You are enough." And that is my self-love affirmation for 2024. And I picked this because many times I'm running all around doing all these things, which at times I feel is never enough. And for me to practice self-love and compassion, I want to make sure that I am giving myself that permission to feel like I am enough and to practice that. And you, wherever you are with your heart mandala, I welcome you to continue, coloring, um, writing. You can write as many love affirmations as you want, or maybe you don't want to write on it. Maybe you just want to keep coloring. So whatever feels right for you, this is your masterpiece. Okay? So I'm going to